interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Taryn, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing quite like seeing a killer whale up close and being able to learn about them and their natural behaviors. And we hope that this Orca Encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
They'll do that.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
And my friends Shouka and Kalia will help me to show you some of their physical characteristics. The blowhole is perfectly located for the whales to get a quick breath of air right at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eyes are in this white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located in the black area just in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. And the fin on the killer whale's back is called the dorsal fin and is mainly used to help stabilize them in the water, but can also be used to help regulate body temperature. And because there's no bone or muscle in this structure, you might see it curve. And the flippers on either side of the orca's body are called the pectoral flippers and are mainly used for stopping and steering. And each pectoral flipper has 5 bony digits inside of them, just like our human hands. And the lobes on either side of the killer whale's tail are called the tail flukes. And the tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them to speeds close to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. A pectoral slap might be used to display dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a pec slap to get the attention of her calf. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better look at their surroundings as they hunt. A fluke slap is also a form of communication the killer whale uses in the wild. So it's no wonder that they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
What they're doing.
Southern hemisphere will actually capture sea lions by grabbing them right off the beaches. And we're about to see the same behavior right here in front of us. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that'll wash over floating ice, knocking seals right into the water. Some of those big waves crashing right here in front of us, but it's hard to imagine just the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. So, lucky enough for all of us here today, we have some brave volunteers who have volunteered to experience just that. You two ready? All right. Sounds like everyone's giving them a big round of applause. All right, perfect. Go ahead and hold on there. All right, you guys ready? Go ahead and scoot all the way back. Perfect.